Don Izzo has the right idea. He just doesn't know it yet. It is winter in Indiana and I detest the cold. I do love getting out in the parks and doing parks on the air. How do we fix this? The answer's been staring straight at me every Tuesday night, well, almost every Tuesday night when I watch Ham Radio Clubhouse. Izzo sits in an ice fishing shelter thing to smoke his cigars. And you know what? If Izzo can stay warm inside of that ice shelter while he smokes, I can stay warm inside of an ice shelter when I go do parks on the air. I scanned the ads, I found a halfway decent deal on one within the budget that I gave myself when I first thought of this idea. I just hadn't seen anything yet. And Black Friday happened, the deal was in the right ballpark, less than what I had budgeted, so I went ahead and braved the crazy crowd to go get one of these things. No, I didn't wake up at 6 in the morning to go get this thing, man. No, I don't do that. I waited till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and hope they still had them, and guess what? They did! Let me show you what I got. I'm setting it up inside of my garage the first time because A, I want to know how difficult is it to do, and B, who wants to learn how to set something up in the field when it's cold? It's 60 degrees in here. I'm gonna take that instead. So come along, let me show you what I got. Let's see if this is gonna chooch for us this winter playing parks on the air. So here we are, a 3-person insulated ice shelter. Let's unbox this thing, see how it sets up. Check that out, it has backpack carrying straps. And now with some changes in my camera settings, you can see the interior of this thing. I can actually set up myself and probably 2 others in here. When they say this is a 3-person shelter, they actually mean it. Once I got the hang of it, pretty easy to do. You just have to pull on the center support things and you have to do the door last. That's the ticket, I guess. A couple of places on the inside on opposing panels for setting up, you know, a pocket with storage. I don't expect to need it while I'm in the field, but you never know. And these windows here are clear and they also have Velcro, so if you want to have a vent, you can have a vent. Kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, I'm trying to stay warm, not vent out to the cold, but setup was kind of easy. I'm surprised. I expected this to be a little bit more difficult than it was. I suppose the next thing to do would be to throw this in my pickup truck and go activate a park. Let's go give that a try. And we are at Chain Lake State Park in Albion, Indiana. This is Kilo 2252, and I'm actually in a sub-park, Kilo 1002 something, rather other. It's a Glacier Esker Park. It's 29 degrees outside right now. Let's see if we can make the interior a little bit warmer and play parks on the air for several hours without me getting too cold. Let me get this thing running. Let's see what we got. Something to note, and that is, this is definitely not for an hour of doing radio at a park. It's more like I'm expecting to be here until sunset, and that's like 6 hours from now, so we'll see what happens. Let's see how long it takes me to get a DX Commander Expedition set up. Andy! Hey everybody, Andy's here. If you don't know Andy by name or by face, you'll definitely know him by call sign. The man's done like 2,500 contacts at one park in like 4 months. He just got his license and he's got a couple of kilos already. All right, let's give a quick tour. Not that there's much tour to give. This is supposed to be a 3-person ice shanty. And it's definitely a 2-person POTA shanty. Say hi to Andy.
Hi.
Radio, logging station, distribution box, battery, chair, water, and storage for various stuff. There's not a whole lot of room in here, but there is enough room. Now it's time to activate. All right, Andy and I are wrapping up. What are we talking about? 6 hours of playing, just shy of 200 contacts. We could have done a boatload more if we had spotted ourselves sooner, but we went hunting. We wanted to get everybody that was posted up today. Yeah, clear the board. What do you think? Is the POTA shanty worth it?
The POTA shanty was worth every penny. We stepped out here just now, and it's chilly. But this is super nice, super nice. Little propane heater inside kept us nice and toasty the whole activation. So 2 thumbs up for the POTA shanty.
We didn't even turn on the heat until what, 2 or 3 hours into it. Yeah. It was
hot air. The hot air was enough.
Hot air between the two of us. It's just, I'm a lightweight when it comes to cold, and I don't do well in the cold. So yeah, I was ready to stay the rest of the evening, but my antenna's messed up. Andy's antenna is what we were using today, and he has to go. So we're gonna call it a wrap for now. We'll catch you guys on the next one. 7-3.
7-3, y'all. Peace.